But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy.
Had a chance to work up a sweat. Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. All right, well, I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kicks. He doesn't always intend on landing him, but he beats up your arms with high kick after high kick after high kick. And then as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So 2 years, the gap in age, with similar height and reach. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 168 pounds. Fighting out of New York, Black Mamba.
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
The fighters touch gloves.
You ready?
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it'll be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Working out of that southpaw stance.
Nice. Oh!
Looks like he's nicely done. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, huge knee to the head. He could be in trouble here.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Whiffs on the right hand.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. And he landed the right hand there. Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Lee. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh! Oh, straight right. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he stunned him with that knee to the head. Knee to the body. Under 2 minutes now to go. And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lee. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah,
oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
He's got his chin in, but now it's starting to slip under the neck. Oh, nice.
He might get a finish here. Getting tighter. Wow.
Now into his mouth.
All right, there's the clapper. 10 seconds to go.
Oh, wow. Oh.
All right, take a seat. You okay? All right. Breathe. You've been here before. It's okay. You just got caught. I need this round to be...
All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that. But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
You ready? You ready?
Second round underway.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow. Beautiful strike.
Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. That's a crippling shot there. Oh! All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right?
Oh, disguise that. Nice trip to get the takedown from the clinch. Back to the feet now.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Tries the flying knee to no avail.
Great punch lands with so much power.
More than one.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Drop clip with the right hand.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Nice double leg takedown attempt there, and you gotta think that's something that's gonna give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. Took a shot, he got a takedown. What now will stop him from doing it over and over again?
Tries to work it into a takedown. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round.
He had it hurt.
Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Man! All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads.
Oh, he's working on another submission attempt here. Then he's out. 90 seconds now to go in the round. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, we're getting a finish here.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
And that's the end of round number 2. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands. Don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing. Whoa!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Back to the feet. Leg kick, checked by Lee.
He's very tricky when he throws that body.
Oh!
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg.
Great kicks there. Pretty good strike there, but not a ton of meat on the bone. Kind of looks like me at the Boca Raton Boxing District.
He's used everything. Wow. Actually.
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown for him. Beautiful entry there. Lee got caught by that elbow, or so it appeared. Yes, he did. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of trainers. Remaining active here in his pursuit of the submission. Another attempt here.
Attacking armbar.
Bottom fighter trying to control, and he's out. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Close guard.
Yep, and he's got him secured in the half guard now.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
And attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. Nicely done. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
All right, close guard now. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so.
Now potentially working on a submission instead.
Gotta be careful, armbar. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off.
And he's out.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some real.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, take a seat, sit down, relax. Take a drink, slow that heart rate down. Listen, I want you to keep doing what you're doing. focus.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Oh, clipped him with the overhand. Back and forth we go here. Oh, he's out.
He's done, he's done.
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career. And coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Well, this is about as decorated a kickboxer as has come into this division in some time, DC. And if we get a kickboxing match tonight, he ain't losing.
He is a championship-level kickboxer, a guy that can stand in the pocket and trade and kick and punch with anyone. He's constantly throwing things. From as close as you can get, he's comfortable throwing leg kicks. He will drive knees into your body. But it's the aggressiveness and the ability and willingness to stand in the pocket and trade that makes him truly, truly special. I think that is what separates kickboxers, the high level from everyone else.
He understands distance as well as any striker in this division. Of course, that is a byproduct of a lifetime of repetitions in the kickboxing space. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here for the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Mexico City, Mexico, the Gentleman.
All right, commit to the rules of the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, mouth down.
Ready?
All right, let's get this one started here. Round 1 is underway, and we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is, and this guy is as high-level as we've ever seen in the UFC.
Whiffs on the straight right hand.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the count. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Whoa!
Oh! Oh!
Wow, huge head kick. Oh, big knee.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
Lee gets hit with a kick. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Now trying to get under the chin.
Oh, man, that was slick.
He's having his way with him here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than working on another choke here. Nicely done. Working on another submission attempt here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Well, he's got his back now. Back to his feet. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Blocks the strike.
Nice leg kick land.
Then both guys really throwing with authority.
What a body kick. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Yeah, he's mixed it all up. Liver kick.
So once again, leaning on that long reach as he counters effectively with a jab to the head. Big knee there. Oh! Entertaining stretch so far. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Here we are, early round 2.
Punch over the top.
That's a big hook.
Beautiful kick. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts.
over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Massive head kick. And now he lands a combination.
Good punch.
Back and forth we go. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! Man! Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket.
Big kick lands. That punch to the body does a lot of damage. Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Side control now. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Lee gets back up again. Takedown defense holds up. Lee's got the tie clinch now. And there comes the separation now. Just missed with the elbow there. All right, so there's the Horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Lee gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over. A near-perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murray is calling a stop to this contest at 37 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the feet.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man.
His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight, but there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee.
No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 159 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Iceman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go with the start of round 1. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
That's a big hook. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back and forth we go. Big head kick. Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. Oh!
It's over. It's over. He got him.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit, those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight. Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Loving has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 28 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout Now,